Welcome to 5 Minute Nerd, episode 43, where we break down everything nerd culture into 5-minute segments. In this episode, we'll be diving into Lords of Chaos, the 6th installment of the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. Get ready for magic, political intrigue, and epic battles as Rand al'Thor tightens his grip on the world and the shadow of the Dark One grows ever darker. Lords of Chaos continues to expand the scope of the Wheel of Time, taking us deeper into the chaos of war, the complexities of power, and the eternal struggle between light and shadow. The central figure of Lords of Chaos is, of course, Rand al'Thor, the Dragon Reborn. By this point in the series, Rand has grown from a simple farm boy into a ruler, a war leader, and the world's prophesied savior, or destroyer. He's been wrestling with his fate, trying to unite the world against the Dark One, and here, his journey takes an even darker turn. In this book, Rand struggles with the immense weight of leadership, and the increasing isolation that comes with his growing power. His allies are suspicious, his enemies are plotting, and even the Aes Sedai, who should be his greatest allies, are divided, each faction seeking to manipulate him for their own purposes. Rand's decision to set a trap for the Aes Sedai, who are vying for control of him, is a turning point. He allows himself to be captured by them, knowing full well that they intend to break him mentally and physically, but the deeper game he plays here is what sets him apart as a master strategist. One of the book's major plotlines is the civil war within the White Tower, the seat of the Aes Sedai. Following the schism caused by Elaita's coup against the former Amyrlin seat, Siwan Sanche, the Aes Sedai have fractured into two rival groups. Elaita's faction controls the White Tower, while the rebel Aes Sedai, led by Egwene Al'Vir, have taken up residence in the rebel stronghold of Saladar. In Lords of Chaos, we see Egwene being raised as the Amyrlin seat of the rebel Aes Sedai, a powerful and unexpected development. Although she's young and relatively inexperienced, Egwene proves to be a shrewd and capable leader, using her position to unite the rebels and prepare them for the looming battle against the Shadow. The tension between these two Aes Sedai factions is a key element of the story, adding layers of political maneuvering and betrayal to the already complicated tapestry of alliances and enemies. Meanwhile, Perrin Aybara, one of Rand's closest friends and a powerful figure in his own right, finds himself pulled into the web of events surrounding Rand's capture. Perrin has been leading a quiet life in the Two Rivers, but when he hears that Rand is in danger, he rallies his forces and prepares for war. Perrin's journey is one of personal growth and leadership. He's still coming to terms with his wolf brother abilities, his connection to wolves and heightened senses, and his role as a leader. His loyalty to Rand, combined with his reluctance to take on more responsibility, makes his arc in Lords of Chaos both compelling and relatable. When Perrin finally reaches Rand, the climactic battle at Dumai's Wells erupts, marking one of the most iconic moments in the Wheel of Time. The battle itself is a turning point, not just for the characters, but for the entire series. This is where Rand fully embraces his role as the Dragon Reborn, wielding his power with terrifying precision. No discussion of Lords of Chaos is complete without the epic and bloody battle of Dumai's Wells. In this brutal conflict, the Shaido Il, Aes Sedai, and Rand's forces clash in a massive, chaotic fight. The battle is a game-changer for the entire series, with devastating consequences for the Aes Sedai, who are shattered both physically and politically. It's also a defining moment for Rand. His capture by the Aes Sedai leads to intense scenes of torture where he faces physical and psychological torment, but he endures it, ultimately breaking free and asserting his power in a terrifying way. This is where Rand declares the chilling words, "Kneel or be knelt," establishing his dominance over the Aes Sedai who sought to control him. The moment when the Asha'man, Rand's own male channelers, unleash their terrifying power during the battle is a fan favorite, and it cements the rise of the Black Tower, an organization of male channelers who will play a critical role in the wars to come. At its heart, Lords of Chaos explores the themes of power and control, who has it, who seeks it, and how it's used. Rand, Egwene, and Perrin all face challenges to their authority and leadership, and each character's response to these challenges shapes their development in the series. For Rand, power comes with isolation and a loss of humanity. For Egwene, it's about seizing control in a world that underestimates her, and for Perrin, it's about accepting the responsibilities that come with power, even when he doesn't want them. Lords of Chaos sets the stage for the epic battles and political struggles that lie ahead in the Wheel of Time. It's a pivotal book in the series, one that raises the stakes for all the characters and pushes the story toward its grand conclusion. That's it for Lords of Chaos. Dive into this epic entry if you haven't already and prepare for a story full of action, intrigue, and unforgettable moments. Thank you for listening to the 5-Minute Nerd. Until next time, when we'll dive into another nerd culture favorite, keep nerding out. If there are parts of the nerd universe that you would like for us to cover here at 5-Minute Nerd, leave us a note in the comments. To keep getting nerd culture broken down in 5 minutes, don't forget to like and subscribe.